Okay, sorry about that. I guess I'll have to put this in 2 different videos because I don't know how to edit yet. My husband was screaming at me to eat dinner before I go to work. I'm trying to squeeze this in before I go to work. So, again, I was taking the second shade, which was the medium one, and just going over my dark one with the pressure push down the most at the start and then feathering upward. And see, I totally went out right there. I'll have to go grab my colorless blender. Now, usually, now this one I am keeping, but normally I fussy cut all my images. I very seldom use an image in a spellbinder, so I don't really care if I get out of the edges because I'm going to cut it off. Try to be extra careful around her face though, because I don't want my brown in that. Okay. Then I go back with my lightest color, and this I just kind of fill in. Again, I'm going to start at the top and I go down and I just fill in all her hair. And I'm actually going to fill in that white space that I had left earlier. And usually I can tell, like, you can see where some of the harsh lines are, and I actually had to leave this for a few minutes to go shove some food in my mouth, so my ink had probably dried a little bit. But this is just for me, so I'm not so terribly concerned about it. But I go over the edges, and then I go back up towards the top where those harsh lines were at, and I add some more. And I just kind of add more color. Now I use Georgia Pacific paper, which is the one that Walmart sells, and there's actually a brand that I use too from Sam's. It kind of depends on when I need paper and which place I'm shopping at the time. They work for me. There's some bleed through, but I'm not too worried about it. So. But I'm pretty happy with the way this is got her hair looking. Now it's a little bit harsh over here, so I'm going to add just a little bit more color. And then this is where I can come in and go back. Kind of go back to my color, my medium one mostly. Sometimes I come back with the darker one, but usually the medium one I might go back in and kind of touch up and kind of layer a little bit more just to make sure those harsh lines fade. I'm not real big on the line highlight that I see in some people's hairs. It's not really my thing. I just kind of would like different layers as it goes, so I think it just looks more naturally. Then I go back to my lightest color, and I just kind of fill in there. Not really doing feathering or anything here, I'm just kind of coloring. And let me go grab my colorless blender real quick. Okay, sorry about that. Now this is one spot where I do use the chisel quite a bit if I'm using the colorless blender. And what I do is I don't know that will that zoom in any closer. You can see my boo-boo. See my boo-boo right here? So I start on the edge of the boo-boo and I push with the chisel towards the image. And you can tell it's already starting to fade. Okay, got a little spot on this one too. Now you can't do it a whole lot. I just give it a couple strokes and then let it dry, because and then once it has the moment to dry, you can go back and push it some more. And just keep doing that, just let it dry a little bit. Like I said, I try to, I don't care so much on the ones that I'm going to cut out and use, because I'm going to cut this out. And I think if I sit here and I just give it enough time, it will take it. I mean, even some people have gotten red to go away. But I will show you the next video. We're going to do red on her clothes, and we'll work on that brown spot. But I have to go to work, so thank you much. Bye.